Welcome in, guys. Welcome in.
Hungry, G.
Josh, where's your head? Man's head's gone, chat. Lean back. Oh,
I don't know.
wait,
You turn your virtual.
one second, guys. I realised I forgot something. I'll let Josh do the general intro. Give me 1 second.
Guys, welcome in. Welcome in. Episode 36. I Boozy. We're here. We're live. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm Josh. The empty chair is my lovely co-host Thomas. We're back. Episode 36 of probably your least favourite weekly podcast. But we're here. We have some topics we want to talk about. But first, let's give a little shout out to everyone watching. If anyone's watching live on Twitch.tv podcast, Thomas and 997, shout out all the live gang. You guys are amazing. Shout out all the listeners, Apple Music, Spotify podcast, people who watch back on YouTube. If you haven't seen the YouTube, please drop us a subscribe. Costs nothing, really helps us out. So we are today going to be talking about Go Fest. And the new season and how to prepare for Go Fest. All the good shit, man. All the good shit. Just waiting for Thomas to get back, and when he's back, he can do his.
I'm here.
Disclaimer. I can't see you. I haven't got your virtual thingy on.
It is on.
It's not on.
Okay, fair enough. I've been sat here for like a couple minutes. I don't know why it's being. I don't know why it's being dusted. Oh no, I gotcha. Hey, you can see me, and I can see you. And guys,
beautiful face.
Guys, sorry, we got sent home for not wearing uniforms, so we had to go change.
Yo, come on, mate. We actually are. We are those guys, legitimately. Right?
Full kit wankers, man.
First things first. What's the drink of choice tonight?
One sec.
Also, you need to move my camera.
You need to move back.
Okay, I bet.
Yeah, that's good. Right, we're drinking squash. 1 sec. Squash, right. And then we have.
Fucking hell, we are degenning it, yeah? Degenning it.
Oh, do it more. Oh, nice and wet.
She likes that. She's a naughty little.
Guys, speaking of drink, disclaimer. So this podcast is solely for entertainment purposes. We do not advocate the overconsumption or abuse of alcohol. And we certainly do not promote binge drinking. All guests have the choice whether they wish to drink alcohol or not, and it is their responsibility to drink responsibly. Ooh, Star Pramen. Good choice.
We're giving it a go. We're giving it a go. And these were like 3 for $6 in Sainsbury's, so
can't complain. Is that on like what, a club? I was also in a club card. They have like nectar in it. Is that on any deals or
standard? Not just standard.
Yo, this smells alright. 1 sec. I think I'm gonna hate this. In my head, I should like it because it's just raspberry and summer fruits, but I think I'm gonna hate this.
Okay, we got a cloudy little number, you know.
Oh, I like it. It.
Cheers, bro. Always a pleasure. You know the rules.
We got the red cup, guys, because we're celebrating. Finally hit legend in GBO. Mudded it.
Yes, big man Thomas, my amazing co-host here. Finally hit legend in GBO after stalling.
CV,
mate,
yeah.
The fact we've turned up in work uniform, by the way, is actually like, unreal.
I'm a businessman.
Yeah. See, yes, yeah. We are businessmen. Yeah. So, guys, as we speak, 31st of May, Go Fest in Japan is happening.
Popping off.
As we speak. One thing I actually didn't know, I didn't know that Go Fest in Japan runs Thursday.
I was surprised, yeah, when people were hosting up raids and stuff, I'm just like, I had to double check what the time zone was for Japan, and I'm just like, are they that far ahead of us? And I'm like, nah, surely not. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was very confused.
Yeah.
So we've been receiving some the new
raids. Some more raids, yes.
You had any good ones? Yet?
I might have one with 15 attack, but nothing worth investing in at this stage.
And I might money. I've got a.
You used all your luck on the balloon, man. You got that hundo balloon.
15, 12, 14. I've got at the minute.
Decent.
Okay, but I can show you.
Could be better. Let's get can you guys see that? That's a bit. A bit bright.
Yeah. So.
I can only see my man.
Spark. It's brighter than my future in this bitch. What the fuck?
There we go. Yeah, hella bright, man.
Not bad. But yeah, and dude, the stuff I'm seeing online has got me hyped for Madrid, dude. Like Japan just looks fucking lit. Legit, it just looks so fucking good. Everyone's having a good time. I'm loading up Twitter. Everyone's posting all the fucking hundos and the shundos and everything,
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh, man,
that's it,
like,
man.
but the countdown is on. Countdown is on. Less than 2 weeks.
The only thing, I'm gonna be the negative Nancy here. The only thing that annoys me about this is when what was it? People know people are in Japan and they say, oh, look, they've got Necrozma raids, but like people are like, oh, fucking yeah, invite me, and they like fucking almost like harass the person to invite them. It's like there's so much going on, and then like if they don't get invited, it's just like like there was someone in a chat that was just like basically right in most raid chats, right? You'll know as a big raid. I'm not mansplaining to you, but for the purpose of those watching it, maybe don't raid, right? You post raid. People want to do raid. They add you, right? The host is not adding people to do the raid. And the amount of people that will see, oh yeah, add me, I'll do the Necrozma. It's like, no. These people like have probably paid like a lot of obviously paid a lot of money to be in Japan, do the raid, paid for the event. They ain't got time to be going through Telegram, Discord, WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, whatever you use to add you. Stop being a dick. I hate it because people obviously FOMO's a big thing in this game, and people all like, "Oh, please invite me." Da da da. It's like, shut up. Like, wait for global if you're too poor. Like, that's me done.
To be fair, you said there is one tweet I did actually want to touch on about it. I saw someone who was at Niantic and was like, "Oh, it's bullshit." Blah blah. Go Fest happened in Japan. We can only remote 5. It should be 20, and it's like, why?
Why should it be 20? Why for people that have paid money to go to Japan to get the perks of obviously playing an in real life event? Why should you, Global Go Fest? That's not a...
Yeah, Global Go Fest exists for a reason.
That will make it irrelevant. It will become obsolete if you can just, remote free willy whenever you please.
Yeah, but I do want to give some shout outs. I need to shout out Mr. Barside 2. He sent me 5 on the first day. Shout out him. Solbaran.
Big one, Sol.
Shout out to them. They sent me 5 raids.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
I've got a couple shout outs. Shout out lovely Elise sending me a couple raids while I was doing beer delivery today.
Yeah, and big man Beers Online, who's returned to the game.
Nice.
He was hosting raids to our raid chat for a good few hours. So everyone in our raid group
managed to get their 5 a day. Yeah. So the doctor says, man, 5 a day.
Yeah, but Go Fest looks fucking lit, dude. Looks so good. Let me pull up leaked up real quick.
Is it me or are my lips really pink? Wait, is it because of the vodka or is they just more pink than usual? I don't know if it's the squash.
I don't know, man. They look very kissable, though.
Is it pink?
Pink all around, yeah. So I've been doing a little bit of research, just to kind of, get myself prepared for Madrid. Dude, it looks so fucking good, so good. Do you want to quickly run through some of the bonuses?
Yeah, go for it.
I've got them up.
Go for it.
So everyone who has a ticket for whatever day will get half hatch distance on eggs. Long modules last 2 hours. A special 7k eggs. You can do 6 special trades a day, no matter where you are in the city. Trade cost is less. You get up to 9 additional free raid passes. You get 2 times catch candy, 1.5 times hatch candy, 1.5 hatch stardust, and that's just for the base ticket.
Quick question: with I know the new season bonuses we'll talk about, but we get a new the new bonuses we get a extra special trade. Will that stack on top?
No. That will only work on. So if you have a Friday ticket, you get 6, and then if you have the Saturday and Sunday add-on ticket, then you get 2 a day because of the season, I believe.
So in Madrid, we won't get is it 7? We won't get a 6 and then the 1, because we get an extra.
No.
And it's in 6 and then the 2. Because the 2 turn into 6, right? Is that it?
I might have to fact check it. You might be able to do 2 before your event time,
maybe
then do 6. I'm not sure. I'll have to fact check that unless anyone watching live
It's in Japan, knows for sure. And it's like,
Yeah.
it wouldn't matter anyway
So,
because the new season
yeah.
hasn't started.
The only thing I dislike is the 7K eggs. I think the special eggs should be the 10K eggs because obviously 7Ks you're capped on how many you can open, right? And you're not even guaranteed to get
yeah, you can't spin.
7K eggs.
You can't spin for those.
Let's talk add-ons quickly. I know we ran through this on the previous one, but let's go through it. It'll be the same for Madrid and New York. Raid Lover, you get 18 free raid passes a day. Fucking fire. 5,000 additional XP for completing a raid. 6 additional candies for completing
It's good.
raids in 5 stars or mega raid, and 3 extra candy XL for catching 5-star or mega raid. Big fucking dub. Love that. The egg enthusiast, you get quarter hatch distance to the half.
I didn't realise how cheap that was.
Harder.
That's so cheap. It was like 14 quid, wasn't it? Or like 15?
Yeah, cheap, yeah.
Bargain.
3-time hatch starter, 3-time hatch XP, 3-time hatch candies. Let me run through the eggs while I've just gone through that. So in the 7K eggs, there is the Sun Crown Eevee, the Moon Crown Eevee. Ours will be Pan Sage, which is the Asian variant of the monkey.
Yeah.
The Basculin, I think, will get might still be the blue one because it's the other side. It might be the red one. They get Emolga, so we'll get Crabrawler. That's our exclusive shiny. Larvesta, Pancham, Klefki, and the Oricario, the Hawaiian style one.
Yeah,
good eggs.
That's pretty cool.
I just wish they were 10K eggs.
Yeah, so we could get more.
Yeah, for more. But regardless, I'm still going to hatch a shit ton of eggs. Scroll back up. Yeah, so Klefki is the regional for this year. Very gassed for that. I have a hundo that I need to max out anyway, so I need the candy. So
what does Klefki max out at?
I don't think it maxes out super high, but
it's just another, it's another thing, isn't it?
Yeah, you know what I like.
Yeah.
I like max out ones.
Like a big...
Pikachu and Eevee are dressed for the occasion when the Sun Crown and Moon Crown, Pikachu, Sun Crown, Moon Crown. Very hype, very gas. Not like fucking Go Fest last year when there was 4 variants.
Yeah.
Collect. That was stressful, trying to get the male and female of each one. The Heat Rotom appearing in snapshots. I'm sure big man Jay the Underdog will be excited for that. I know he likes Rotom.
Yeah, Rotom enthusiast.
One thing I actually didn't know that I'm almost certain they didn't put on it, but so they made it so in Japan the Furfru Debutanti transformation is available. That's normally unavailable in America. That's available if you're at
What one does that one? What does it look like? That one?
It's got the hat, the floppy hat.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. The spawns, the habitats, the Mountain Brook habitat. Obviously, ours will be slightly different, but pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Moon Crown Pikachu, Poliwag, the Scarf Lapras, Moon Crown Eevee, Trini Totodile, the Night Scarf Umbreon, which is fire. A Remoraid, Basculin, Dwebble, Tyrant, Carbink, Dupida. Pretty solid. I need Lapras XL so bad. It's one of the few.
I do. That's how So I think Lapras, when I first met Big Man Uncle Mystic, shout Uncle Mystic, who we're going to see in Madrid, it was like that's all we were trading for ages. Like he was hoarding Laprases for me, and then I just always forgot to take them off him. So yeah, I also am in need of Lapras XL.
The Sky Arena habitat: Pidgey, Sun Crown Pikachu, Ponyta, Farfetch, Doduo, Sun Crown Eevee, Day Scarf Espeon, which again amazing as a shiny. I've seen a few people get that. Hitmontop, Meditite, Emolga, Noibat, the Oricaria Hawaiian style, Cutiefly. Solid, to be honest. I'd probably spend the least amount of time there. Maybe try and get a few of the Espeon shiny, the Oricarios, Farfetched if I was there.
Yeah.
But pretty solid. The Star Parade habitat: Moon Crown Pikachu, Staryu, Moon Crown Eevee, Lunatone, Frillish, both of them, Jellicent, Joltik, Pancham, Furfru Natural, Amora, the Oricario, Sensu style, which is obviously their local one, and Zhangmoto. It's nice. Again, solid. Pancham. Furthrough as well, I feel is just really hard to come by. So being able to get more of them would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad. The Lake Garden Habitat. This one's pretty good. Suncrown Pikachu, Suncrown Eevee, Dragonite,
Ooh.
Marill, Sunkern, Lotad, Roselia, Solrock, Cherim, Panpour, Petalil, the Orange Flower Flabebe, specifically the Orange Flower one,
Nice.
which is obviously the rarest one, and Fomantis.
Yeah.
So pretty solid. Pretty good. Seeing Dragonite in the wild is just always really cool.
Someone, I think it was Gaming Prodigy. Gaming Prodigy was streaming like the first day of Sendai, and it was just someone was in chat was just like, of all the things going on, because you can imagine obviously Japan madness with all the stops, spawns, laws, and it's just like literally the one thing someone pointed out in chat was like, oh, there's a Dragonite there. It's just like. It's always nice, isn't it?
It's iconic. It's iconic.
I can't not Silver Pine up it. Like,
yeah, it holds a core memory for me as well. In my calendar, on my phone. All right, let me find it.
We love the Dragonite, man. Big up the Dragonite. My Hundo Dragonite I got when 4-star raids was still a thing, and it was literally just to help a local that couldn't. Well, it was hard to solo, so it was literally just to help a local, and then I got rewarded with a Hundo that I now use today. So I'll take that.
Somewhere in my calendar, I have a thing shows up every year. When the game first came out, there was a wild Dragonite, and I fucking legged it. I got on a bus, quick as I could. Got off the bus, got there, threw a ball in it, and it ran away. And I was heartbroken, and I stored it in my calendar.
I thought this was going to be. I thought this was going to be a good memory.
No. So then every year is a reminder of the day that I lost the Dragonite.
Wow, the day that you lost her. Oh shit.
Yeah. And then, in all habitats, and I believe on the top of the hours, the unknown will spawn for 2 minutes as normal.
Which letters?
A, D, G, H, I, N, T, Y, and the question mark. Question mark is hard. That's a rare one.
That's a hard one. Yeah.
And Klefki as well. Yeah, pretty good. I'm not a big fan of unknown personally. They don't really hold a lot of value to me. I know a lot of people really care about unknowns quite a lot.
I want unknown too. That's about it.
Yeah. Raids, they get the Jellyfish, Xurkitree, Kartana, Nuzlocke, and the Necrozma, and Blessaphon.
Balloon. They get the balloon as well, I think.
Okay, yeah, so they've given the other hemispheres one there.
Yeah.
Yeah, raids are good. I don't think anyone really cares about any of the other raids apart from the Necrozma.
Unless you're someone that's like, you're there, you'll do whatever raid, just like, oh shit, like just for efficiency purposes, to get as much done within the time, or you might want some, some more shinies. Yeah, just efficiency.
Yeah, just hitting raids in the park more than anything.
I mean, maybe you're invested and you want to hit the raids. You know, switching out my Pokemon.
Your Pokemon are always staying the same.
Yeah.
Let's go. #ShamelessPug. Yeah, honestly, I think the raids this year are going to be...
They're way better than last year. Like, I know Yveltal and all that, obviously the Mega Rays, but it's just like, Crest, man. Dusted. Crest was just a waste.
Yeah. And it's worth noting as well, with the raids, you have the chance for the they call them, the catch cards. Really fucking nice. Really nice. But you have to be there for the chance to get it.
For the thing in the black postcard thing in the back. Yeah, I got you.
The one we get in the background from Madrid is really nice. Really nice.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Is it just...
It's really nice.
Is it just like the back of like the... Because I know when you go on the Go Fest thing, it shows like the Parque Don Carlos or whatever. Is it just sort of like the fountain in the park, or like an archway in the park, or...
Let me see if
I've not seen it, too fair. I know that there was like... For London last year, there was... It was big old Benjamin.
So I'll probably share it in the Discord. I don't know what building this is, but the way they've positioned it is really nice. So like how the Mon will show up in it. I'll put it in our chat now. So that's the catch card that we will get. hold up.
Oh yeah, no, it's the yeah. I knew what I was talking about, but I described it horribly. Yeah, nice. I like that.
Yeah, super nice, super nice. Um, yeah, and moving on to personally, one of the things I'm really excited, and I don't even know why I just am. The field research tasks this year just look fucking good, dude. They look really good. So, catch 10 Pokemon is either 500 dust or a Klefki encounter. Fire, love that.
Yep.
Chance to get the hundo. Happy days. You don't have to hatch eggs if you don't want to. You still want to get a good IV Klefki. Love that. Earn a candy exploring with your body. For them is a Emolga or a rare candy.
So this is like so last year I believe what was it, the Earner Candy, everyone just got their I'd Pidgey on for a bit, I'd Gary on for a bit for the Carbinks. Everyone was just farming the Carbinks.
Yeah. And then spin 10 Pokestops or gyms. For them is a Emolga encounter or a rare candy, 500 dust, hatch an egg, 2 candies, or 1,000 dust. Challenge a nearby trainer by scanning their battle code. Is 1,000 dust.
Oh.
Now, I don't know if that means you have to actually do the battle, or you can just.
It can be the same as when you get a battle heart, you battle Sparking them and you just top left maybe.
It could be good, but I also feel like that would probably take up a good amount of time.
It's a bit time consuming. I'll say you stack those tasks if if you're someone. I didn't do it last year. I know Mike did it. That's how we got the badge. The PvP. There's like a PvP area. So maybe stacking those tasks and farming some scrubs at the PvP area is a good way to sort of kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
And my personal favourite, I'm really excited for this. Send 3 gifts to friends. Will give you 3 Marshadow candy. For me, that is
mythical candy, man. If people need to think if that was the rude candy, everyone would be like, "Oh yes," but because a lot of people probably don't know about Marshadow, stays in the shadows and that. But that's good. That's really good.
For me personally, I really like it because a lot of people tend to not invest in their mythicals, especially if you're just a casual everyday player.
Yeah.
So you're probably going to struggle to get those candies.
Because of the IVs, man. Yeah,
really good.
It's so IV dependent. If it's not good, then you're just gonna you're not gonna want to bother investing any resources into it. So,
and then there's tasks for these specific areas in the park. For the mountain brook, earn 500 dust or earn 500 XP, and that's the same for all the habitats. The dust, I'll run through the dust for each area first. Is the blue stripe Basculin, nice. The Hawaiian style Oricorio, Pancham, and then Panpaw, and then the XP task is Carbink, Noibat, Zhangmo, and Orange.
Flabebe.
Orange Flabebe.
Yeah, nice.
Solid task. Love it. For me, I'm definitely grinding raids and tasks, 100%.
Is there anything spawn wise or catch what? Or are you just gonna have the gotcha doing that in the back for you?
Honestly, I'll probably have the gotcha doing it. So, do you know what the thing is? I hate even saying this because I know what everyone's gonna say. Oh, this driving, but genuinely, whenever I'm at the parks and the international events, I just spend most of my time just
talking to people,
meeting people. People come up to me, they want to chat.
I feel that,
whatever. And so I don't want to be that person. Someone's
got to go in it. Yeah, I'm just no. But I hate being so when I get to say if I'm playing Spotlight Hour or Community Day. I very rarely do this. So if I'm doing it, I need to I lock in and just it sounds really sad and it's just a game, but at the end of the day, I want to make the most out of the event. Not saying no one else does. They just may do it a bit more casual. Want to talk? I'm just there. Right, I got. They can see me trying to do a loop around the park to do the route of the park and everything. Yeah. So I get you. You don't want to be rude, but then you are there for. You are there, especially in your event time, that is the time that you need to probably, of all the hours that you have over the weekend to lock in. There'll be plenty of time afterwards to talk, but again, you don't want to be that guy, innit? Nobody does.
There's 2 sets of special research. I won't go through all the actual tasks. They're pretty bog standard at events. It's normally instance, catch Pokemon.
Some great throws, nice throws.
spin stops in a habitat, take a screenshot in a habitat.
Oh yeah, no, I remember from last year. Yeah.
The rewards: Sun Crown, Eevee, 2 regular incubators, Klefki, a super incubator, Moon Crown Eevee, Marshadow, stickers, a Marshadow T-shirt, 10 Marshadow Candy XL, a rare Candy XL, and a pose is the park rewards.
More poses,
So,
nice.
pretty good. 10 Candy XL for Marshadow as well. It's really nice.
We get. It's Marshadow Candy XL, not rare.
Yeah.
Oh, decent, yeah. Give us a little head start then, yeah.
And then once your park experience is finished, you go into the city, and then you get a different kind of research. So, unlike other events, because this is new, you have to make 2 choices on a pathway. So normally gives you options out of like 3, and you pick one. That's it.
Yeah.
So there's 2 sets of choices here that you can make. So there's one for in Sendai. There's one for EVs and one for Emolga.
So okay.
Ours will be Eevee and
Crabrawler. Yeah.
And then the other one is for Solgaleo or Lunala, which is how you unlock like the fusion.
Yeah.
Let's quickly run through the rewards.
Yeah, I probably need to look into myself in my own time at least, like how to go about doing the fusion one, because obviously I want you want one of both.
Yeah, so I think it's probably the only thing I kind of dislike is the way they've done it. So once you get to the end of the research, right? Okay, so I'll go from the top. So you complete the first set of research, and then you unlock the pathway for Solgaleo and Lunala, right?
Yep.
So the rewards for the first step of that is 2 raid passes, a Solgaleo or Lunala, 2 super incubators, 2 rare candies, and then a Necrozma encounter. And then from there you get 30 Necrozma candy, 30 Cosmog candy, and then you get the fusion energy.
Yeah.
Now, this is the only thing I don't like. So you can only do 1 fusion, okay? Because you don't get energy for both. Right. So whichever pathway you pick is what you get.
You commit. Yeah.
And then I assume Global Go Fest we can pick the other one, or they'll release some kind of mechanic.
Yeah.
To get both. Otherwise, it would just make no sense, right?
You can't. You shouldn't have to pick because both of them are very good. There's the one that's like. Yeah. With Sunsil Strike, that's basically Solgaleo with Shadow Claw, and then the other one with Moongeist Beam. Like that's
yeah,
they can't do that. Surely.
Like we'll get into that after, but so yeah. So then at the end, you get 1,000 fusion energy, but it costs 1,000 fusion energy to fuse it to begin with.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. It just seems kind of weird. I don't know why it couldn't just be like 1.
How much fusion energy do you get like per? Like, what's the do you get the fusion energy with the raids? Like, what's the sort of drops?
No, you don't. You only get it from the research.
So how do you?
Right, so you only get more? 1 set of 1,000 energy for one or the other, whichever one you pick.
Oh, that's bollocks. Yeah, you have to pick then. Yeah.
Which kind of makes no sense to me. I assume there's thoughts behind it to put into global. But yeah, cool. I will personally be going for what's it called? Dawn Wings.
Dawn Wings is the better one.
Yeah, fire. In fact, do you know what? Right, we might as well talk about Dawn Wings. Now we'll talk about it. And what's the other one? Duskmane?
Duskmane, yeah.
You are definitely more of the PvP guy. You want to talk about
Man's faced 3 already. People, it's literally just come out. I'm facing 3 maxed out ones already on the push to legend. That was my initial reaction. They're very good, very very good. Like the win rates, like if you pair it with something that's already quite strong in the meta, like Palkia, maybe even Zygarde, like you could ruin. You could ruin teams like I said before. Duskmane is basically Solgaleo, but with Shadow Claw. Now think like Mewtwo against Solgaleo. For an example, like Mewtwo's fairly comfortable, right? Even though they're resisting Psycho Cut damage and whatnot, like you still have potential. Whereas fucking Duskmane, they're hitting back with super effective super effective Shadow Claws. You know, the Dark Pulse doesn't do.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of them where it's like it's good. It has its weaknesses, and the Sunsil Strike one beats the fucking Dawn Wings. I haven't even looked at all the names properly. I've barely looked at the stats, but to be honest, they are both very good. Like, there's not one that you'd think you definitely need this one over the other. One's just ranked higher, but it doesn't mean it's necessarily better overall.
Yeah, but the only why I'm going to go for the Dawn Wings personally is it's such a big upgrade for Lunala. It's a huge upgrade. The Duskmane actually ranks slightly lower than the regular Solgaleo.
Yeah.
Surprisingly. But Dawn
to be
Wings,
fair, that doesn't surprise me because I mean, I think Solgaleo is very solid, and you know, I think maybe a lot of its wins as well are just like if you debuff and then bait.
Yeah.
And all that. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the Necrozma Dawn Wings has moved down one place from when I last checked. I don't know what's overtaking it, but it was 6th when I looked the other day. But these rankings are all like, you know, they're all relative, and you know, a lot of them it's like key wins, and it will have stuff like Swampert there. It's like that's not a key win. You don't see Swampert.
Yeah, based on looking at the Dawn Wings now, well, let me. Well, I should have had what's prepared there. So,
well, Dawn Wings beat stuff like Kyogre, Landorus, whereas like Duskmane loses to like those sorts of mons.
I'm going to base it just off the ones in the mirror ones. So Dawn Wings beats Xerneas, Solgaleo, Metagross, Lugia, Mewtwo, Ho-Oh, Excadrill, Melmetal, Sylveon, Lando, Zekrom, Togekiss, Reshiram, Kyle with both movesets. It beats Dialga Origin and regular Dialga. Rhyperior, Garchomp, Mamoswine. Zacian it beats Groudon. It beats Rayquaza, Dragonite, Palkia. It very slightly loses to Palkia Origin.
Yeah.
This is in the ones. But mate, you're picking up some of the biggest fucking matchups.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like in the entire fucking meta, which is massive. I'm really excited. I think it's going to turn the Master League meta on its head a little bit. You're going to see a few mons come back into rotation.
Yeah.
You know, like Zarude.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You'll see, I think a lot more. Maybe a few more. Have I froze? Maybe a few more ghost types. But like the thing with looking at the matchup between Duskmane and Dawn Wings, they are identical in every way in terms of stats. They both have Dark Pulse. So it's just another it's another coin toss, unless obviously yours is best buddy and your opponent's isn't. Like, they both have access to Dark Pulse. In the ones, there's no need for you to. They both have Shadow Claw, so you'll never need to throw Moongeist Beam as the Dawn Wings. I'm trying to think, are there any differences in the zeros? Duskmane wins the zeros.
Yeah, well, so looking at the zeros on either side, it loses a few of the matchups, but that's obviously because it's got, you know, the big nuke moves, so you know it needs the energy going. I think it's exciting, like being mainly like a Master League player, having two mons come in that are gonna completely pivot an entire meta around is really exciting.
Because the ones that you spoke about, the wins that Dawn Wings picks up, Duskmane loses to a lot of those. Like loses to Ho-Oh, loses to Zygarde, loses to Kyogre, loses to Extra. But to be honest, a lot of these battle ratings, I mean, its lowest is like the 165, which is Groudon, but you don't see a lot of that. Don't see a lot of Swampert, don't see a lot of Garchomp. Then after that, it's like, you know, you don't see Yveltal, you might see more, don't see Mamo. In terms of stuff you actually see, so you've got Ho-Oh, it has battle rating of 364, which obviously means Ho-Oh beats it, but like 364 to like 500, which is the mirror between itself and Dawn Wings as well. And in between there, you've got a narrow loss to Landorus 494, so it's like, you know, even the stuff that's supposed to beat it for Duskmane. Like it's not even that comfortable. So
Yeah.
I'd be interested to see like the way that they've done it. Obviously, it's the Necrozma, two different forms. There's no way for you to run both. So we're not gonna have like an Origin Hole. An Origin Hole instance when Dialga and Palkia both got their forms introduced.
I do think that's kind of part of the reason why they've only let us have one. I think they have to kind of figure out a way to make that a thing, because I think that would be fun. I think you would have. I think if you could run both, you'd probably see a massive like RPS tilt in the meta.
Everyone would run. Everyone would run. Everyone would run like double. I mean, even double Palkia would, in general, like meta aside, people would run stuff like double Palkia. Double Giratina would be a very popular one. Which is why whenever I play like Pogo Rage Draft or anything, I don't know how, but one season I don't know who we let get away with it, but he ended up with, this was before Origins and everything, he had Dialga, right, but then he also managed to get Tina Origin and Tina Altered. I was like, how have we let him get away with this? I'm like, how has no one thought, they just snag one of those because he's building like an unbeatable line. But now I hope that they do something about letting us get the fusion energy for the second one in the future. Global Go Fest would be the best time for it.
I mean that's my prediction. Global Go Fest. So and then carry on the thing for Sendai. There's the collection challenges. There always is one for each of the habitats. Pretty standard. You catch one of everything. That spawns there. You get rewards. The rewards are quite nice. You get an encounter, but then you also get an incense from each one. I love getting premium items as rewards. Personally, I just think that I think they're great. It also gives a bit of value to the ticket that you paid for.
Yeah,
in my opinion as well. I guess based off of that, I mean, I'm pretty sure you've bought all your add-ons, right?
Yes. The only thing that I haven't bought, that I'm not sure if I'll buy. I haven't bought the tote bag because I don't know anyone who's buying the tote bag really. I haven't bought the hat because I'm not sure on the. Right. I thought it would be like, instead of just a general Go Fest hat, I thought it might be like a bit more specific to the event, which is kind of what's putting me off the hat. But other than that, I've got the Raid Lover. I've got the egg enthusiast. Is it? I've got the pin badge, the T-shirt, and then obviously. No, you're okay. So yeah, I got the pin badge. I got the T-shirt because I want the Go Fest T-shirt because I got the Go Fest T-shirt from Go Fest London last year with the Rayquaza on it, and I thought that was really good. This one looks cool with the Necrozma wings on it. I really do like it. I believe it's purple. I don't know if all the T-shirts are purple or like some of. I've seen like grey ones, but I don't know whether that's just an in-game avatar thing. But I'm pretty sure, Mr. Avalanche may correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure the T-shirt for Go Fest with the Necrozma on it is purple.
What, in-game?
The one that we get like as participants in the event, like trainers in the event. Is it purple? Because I feel like I've seen a grey one somewhere, and I'm not sure if I'm just tripping.
It should be in the shop now, actually.
What, in-game?
Yeah. It says in-game starting May 30th.
What is all this research? What is this, a more random...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's in the game now, the purple one.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's in the game now. Sorry, I just had to drop my housemate her keys. Not like a key, obviously.
No one thought that.
Yeah.
So whereabouts in the shop is it? Is it just on tops? Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's a purple and a grey one. To be fair, the grey one looks kind of cool. I might rock it with my new pose.
You got the grey one? I don't think I got that one.
Man's got that one. Man's got the grey one now.
No, I don't have the grey one. That's weird.
Yeah, my guy looks lit.
It's kind of lit. So for me, the add-ons. The add-ons look good. I think the egg one is questionable, but as we spoke about before, if you go into these events, you might as well just fucking do it.
Yeah. Why not? I mean, to be fair, you say that like if you have the money. sort of thing, if you have the money. Because a lot of people may not be able to justify it, or may not have that sort of disposable income. So no, I get it. If you've got the money, then it's definitely worth getting the add-ons. Especially like if you're someone that if you like to raid, get the raid lover. If you like to, it has different add-ons for. You don't have to get all of them. If you're someone that's just like you're just very into the event and the PV and the game in general, then you can get all of them. But if you're someone that's very specific and you just hit raids, which is why last year I didn't get the egg one, but to fair like this year, I'd say like not that I tailored my game more to hatching eggs. My game's probably the same, but like fuck it, why not? Why the fuck not? Might as well while I'm there. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't cost that much for me personally, but yeah, if you guys can afford it, I'd recommend it. Like this isn't an ad. This is not like I don't get anything from this, but just my own personal opinion. I'd recommend it if you guys can justify spending.
I think if you had to get any one add-on, you have to get the raid add-on. The raid add-on is the best value by a mile.
Yeah,
you're gonna get the most out of it. It's good for candies. For all these raid bosses. It's going to make it easier to max out these new Necrozmas. And, just getting 18 free raid passes a day just covers the entire cost of it.
Yeah, because even if you're someone, like, if you just use those 18 free raid passes and you don't have a lot of green passes in reserve, it's like, still, man, for some people, like, I guess 18 across, what is it, Friday, Saturday, so, you still do over 50 raids. Yeah, man, decent.
A lot of raids. To be fair, it's probably a nice segment into a little list I've made. So,
little list, yeah.
One of the things we wanted to talk about this podcast, guys, is about is how to prep for Go Fest. I've kind of wrote down some points here. Feel free to help me expand on them.
I have a list, but most of it's just like I make sure I pack my adapter, boxes, some snacks for the play, and I have those sorts of preps in mind.
Okay, no, so I'm talking purely for
the game.
Fest day.
Right, if you want to do the game and stuff, I can do all the other stuff around it. Let's do this. Let's get it.
Go Fest prep, as in for actually playing. So on the day, my first. So we should add a bit of context here. So Thomas has only done Global Go Fest or Go Fest in London. It's his first Go Fest abroad, right? In Madrid, right? So, different country. So, I don't know. I feel like things are a little bit different. You need to be prepared a little bit differently. The main difference in...
Foreign police.
Right? No, yeah. Right? Between London and Madrid, first of all, is it's fucking warm in Madrid. Right? Warm.
Might be too hot.
My first point, and it's going to sound like I'm taking the piss, but I know a lot of people that do this. Dress for comfort, not fashion. Okay?
Yes.
Bearing in mind, it's going to be 30 fucking degrees. It's going to be 30 degrees. You're going to be walking around from 9 a.m. till like 7 p.m. I think it finishes. Right?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Dress comfortably. Wear a pair of shorts, a nice light t-shirt, and your shoes. As someone who has done multiple Go Fests, right? Shoes are your best friends. Shoes are your best friend. You don't want to wear bad walking shoes because I promise you will fucking feel it. You will feel it.
Did you buy your new shoes with Go Fest in mind, or was that just released?
So I'm gonna take my running shoes with me because they're really comfortable. A lot of support. Because like I said, honestly, there is nothing worse than your feet hurting.
No,
you're on a Go Fest.
I don't think I'm gonna bring Air Forces. They're not walking shoes. Air Forces are not walking shoes. I have to bring something a bit more sturdy.
And especially with Madrid in mind, Madrid is kind of like almost like I know it's kind of like in the mountains. It's like a mountainous city, so there's gonna be hills and stuff like that. So yeah, dress comfortably. Wear a nice light t-shirt and a hat. As well, wear a hat. You don't want to fucking get sunburned because I promise you, it will fuck you up. It will ruin your entire trip.
I will wear a hat and still get sunburned.
It's not good. Like honestly, and I know a lot of people who go to these events and they want to look like good when they're there, and these are always the people who after a few hours like fucking hell, man, like my feet are killing me, or it's too hot in this.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Just sometimes some of these events, I don't know what the park in Madrid's exactly going to be like, but I mean, let's use London for an example, because that's the only one I can really use. It's like you just wear trainers that you don't really give a shit about. Like once I got on muddy, I feel like there were trainers that I'm like, right, this is your last dance, then you're gone in it. Like, you know what I mean? Like just trainers that are dirty. Like you don't mind getting filthy. I had my Jordans in my bag, went into the thing, and then just got changed. You know, ready for the social. Like, you know, like Josh said, dress with the event in mind. No one is looking at what you're wearing. Everyone is the same.
Dude,
everyone is the same. No one is looking at you.
Mate, we're Pokemon Go players, right? We're fucking nerds, all right?
Yeah.
No one's walking around looking at the fits. No one.
No, to be fair, I do sometimes, but then I don't. I look at their fits and it's just like, I kind of like, I'm not in a judgy way, but I look and then some people go like hell for leather on these things, like it's like a Comic-Con or something like that, and I'm thinking like, nah, man. And I look at shoes as well. I'm in general, like pogo side. Generally, I'll look at shoes, and if they look kind of dusted, then I'm just there like shaking my head, and then I keep moving on, man. But man, realistically, no one cares. Yeah. No one cares.
The second one is the 5 Ps. The 5 Ps. Prior preparation prevents poor performance. Do your fucking admin before you get to Madrid, right? As in, so when I say that, make sure you got enough storage, right? On June the 11th, we have double transfer hour.
On Wingo Spotlight hour.
Yeah, everything gone. Everything fucking gone. Make sure you've got enough fucking storage to last you. Because otherwise, when you're walking on, you're playing the event, you don't want to be transferring one at a time.
If you're doing it on the fly, then you're kind of wasting your time. Really, it's like going. I'm trying to think of like a real world example of like, you know, where you fail to prepare properly and then that leads to poor performance. I don't know. Like you go into a marathon. You go into a marathon or exam. Good one. You go into exam with no revision and you expect it to go well as if you had revised. Yeah.
So, you know, like I said, double transfer hour, June 11th. Get everything marked up, transfer it, get rid of those. Get
the legendaries gone. Get the legendaries gone, because they're the ones that people hold on to.
Yeah. Make sure you're stocked up on Pokeballs and other premium items you may need. You want to take advantage of lucky eggs, star pieces. Make sure you've got all that before. Because then that way you can do your entire day carefree. You don't have to worry about anything like that. You know, it honestly, it makes it less stressful, because with all the research and the spawns and everyone there, it can be a little bit like overwhelming. You don't want to add another level of stress to it by not being prepared. You know,
because there's a lot of this stuff that you catch that I'm sort of like, you know, reading the chat as well without responding to it. But like, there's a lot of stuff that you want to catch there that you might want to save and trade with your locals for like distance, because we know that we'll get onto it in a, you know, later part of the episode. But we know that there's not guaranteed trade XL, but you know, if you still have the distance mod, you're able to get that XL guaranteed anyways. So yeah, just like you want to take as much as you can back with you. You want to travel light in terms of everything, like clothes, empty storage, empty egg space, empty everything. Come back with like everything, basically.
100%. Great. Number three is a big one.
Three's the magic number.
Charge your portable chargers. Charge them. I promise you, this will ruin your day. This will actually ruin your day. And I've seen it at every Go Fest that I've been to. Someone has rocked up with one singular portable charger, and it's fucking flat.
Can I use your battery pack? Yeah.
Can I use your battery pack? Charge your chargers the night before. Set an alarm. I do it every Go Fest. I set an alarm, because normally I'm quite well known for drinking the day before a Go Fest.
I've done it. I've done it. Not like I forgot to charge my battery pack. I've just like not charged my phone. I'm fucking like, it's the last thing on my mind. And then obviously, if you've been drinking, people want to know: are you got home all right? You okay? How was your night? Everything? You know, where are you? Are you in a bush somewhere? You're dead.
Where are you?
Yeah, and you're not replying because your phone's dead, not because you're dead. So like, be safe.
Honestly, it's a long day. So what I always do, I do it for every Go Fest. I do it in London last year. I think I was stood next to you in my bar last year. My alarm went off, and I'm pretty sure you was like, "What's the alarm for?" And I was like, "Oh, charge my chargers." Like, making sure. Like,
Bedtime.
honestly, because there is. I promise you, if you go as a group, there will be one person in that group on the day who's like, "Can I use your charger? I forgot to charge mine." And it's just a fucking hassle.
You know what that reminds me of? That's gonna be that's like the Pokemon Go version of Richard. Can I use your shower? you got 20 euros. 10.
Yeah, it's such a nightmare. Charge those chargers. I promise you, you won't regret it.
100%.
Number four is something that I only started doing last year. Anyway, I've been 3 Go Fest prior to that. Is bring supplies. So by supplies, I mean food and drink.
Always got to bring munch.
9 times out of 10, right? They always have like food vendors on site. They're normally quite overpriced.
Yeah, what did me and Joe. We had snacks and stuff, but I was like, you know what? While I'm here, I'm like, and it was, to be fair, because it was chucking it down in London. I'm like, fuck it, this will probably be like one of the only opportunities to maybe like grab some like munch. We went to like the burger van and stuff. You pay like it's like festival prices for burgers. Yeah. Like you pay like whatever for like I don't know like $2.50 for a bottle of water. It's robbery. Just bring some water with you.
Which don't get me wrong, it's fine if you have the means to do so. But you know, if you're trying to do Go Fest, you've got kind of got like a tighter budget. You know, make. I mean, you can do it the night before. Go to a supermarket the night before, buy a sandwich, and some fruit, crisp, whatever for your
just like small things, like even if it's a protein bar, cereal bar, just something that's going to keep you going.
And one thing that I actually do recommend, and so this is what I started doing last year because I forgot about it. Bring an empty water bottle with you because Niantic on site for every Go Fest have water
stations, yeah. And obviously you can't bring water with you on a plane. You can't bring bottle with you on the plane, yeah.
Yeah, so I will have my I'll probably have my Liverpool bottle.
I'll bring my Stockholm one because it's purple. It's nice.
Because honestly, because like you said, you're paying like £2-3 for a bottle of water.
Yeah.
If it's 30 degrees, you are going to need multiple of those bottles.
£3. I'm like, you spend a bit more. Like that's a pint you've basically thrown away. Like
yeah, literally. So if you have room in your suitcase, bring an empty water bottle. Like I said, they have to provide clean, efficient drinking water. Bring a water bottle. Fill it up every time you do a loop. It just makes the day better. This is like I said. This will be my. This will
Third?
be my
fourth.
Dortmund, Chicago, Berlin. This will be my fifth Go Fest,
including London. Yeah.
Right. Honestly, bring a water bottle. It just makes your life easier. Then that way you don't have to stand in the queue for the food vendors because the queues for the food vendors are normally long because no one's prepared. Right. You end up wasting playtime, time hanging out with people, meeting new people, doing trades. It's just easier. Just pack an empty water bottle with you. I promise you will not regret it. It's great. Great idea. Number 5 on my list is if you have bought the add-ons, make the most of them if you can. So by that, what I mean is if you've bought the add-on for the Raid Lover, make sure you use those 18.
At least if they're the only raids you're gonna do, don't do do the 18. No one's saying you have to go and hell forever. Just do the 18 at least, man.
Right, as in even if you're doing like 1 stars, 3 stars, use them because unfortunately if you don't use it,
you lose it. Don't use it, you lose it.
Same with the hatch one, right? Obviously we only get the special 7k eggs. Make sure you're hatching all your 7k eggs if you can, if you have the means to.
You don't want to waste. You don't want to waste it on you don't want to go and then have to use it and get rid of like the 15s and the 10s and even the shitty. The 2s will go quickly, but you don't want to waste the time hatching pointless shit.
Yeah,
it's not event shit.
So if you've paid the extra, but for those add-ons, use them. Do your 18 raids. Hatch your 7Ks you can every day. Dude, even if you get the extra add-ons for the Saturday and the Sunday or the Friday City play, depending on where you're playing, even if you don't actively play, make sure you got your gotcha connected. If you want to log in and do some quests, do them. Make the most of it. Otherwise, you kind of just drive money away at that point, right?
Yeah, it's wasteful.
Yeah.
You don't want to be wasteful.
Yeah. And the last and final thing on my list that I think is really important. It sounds silly, but I know some people do it. Is have fun.
Yeah.
Like, and by that, what I mean is, you'll probably find that most of your fun is not looking at your phone. The most fun you are going to have is putting faces to names,
And
and
also taking in the sort of environment you're in, like the
yeah,
park. Like
yeah,
shit,
yeah,
take a photo in, in this habitat. Like, I
yeah,
was saying, like
yeah,
if
for
you've
sure.
got the time, like, they have the AR feature in game. Yo, Kitty with the raid. Bringing my viewers back. I appreciate you guys. But no, in general, like Go Fest wise, obviously you have like the snapshots and stuff you need to do. Do the little snapshot to get the the rotom, the heat
Yeah,
rotom.
bro.
Do it and like, oh yeah, go on, Josh, Joe. Oh yeah, go on, babes, getting this, and get your snapshot that way. You're still playing the game, but you're also making, you're making memories as
Yeah,
well, and that's the key part that a lot of people sort of,
yeah.
myself included, I forget to take photos sometimes, and I do regret it.
I mean, to be fair, with Key reading us live on Twitch TV /Thomas Young 1997, even for EUIC, for example, my favourite part of EUIC was not the battling. My favourite part of EUIC was hanging out with people.
The drinking.
Yeah, yeah, like the culture, like taking
Yeah.
in, embracing it. So yeah, so that is probably like that's tip number 6 is have fun above all else, right? Is have fun.
Yeah.
Like I said, you are not going to have the most fun in your day looking at your phone, catching whatever, right? Join up with friends and people, and share the shinies you get. Take the pictures. Enjoy the culture around you in the city.
Meet new people, because I'm sure,
Yeah.
like, I don't know about you, Josh, because everyone knows you and you know everyone, but like for a lot of people it's like, people, of people that are going right, and you might see them, and like, you might be a little within yourself and shy and reserved and not want to talk to them, and you might think you don't want to disturb them because they're getting on with their event. Like, just talk to them in it. Just be like, oh shit, you're famous Mr. Av. Like, can I maybe not get a photo because he's playing in it, but like,
I hate it. Why?
I'm
Where
so
you bring that up for, man? You know how much I hate that. Like,
yeah. They'll just be like, oh, like, I've seen you on TikTok, man. I booze you killing it. Like, just try and like have conversations. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. To be fair, I can also add number 7. Attend the official socials going on. London's finest on Saturday night. On Saturday night at DRLO Live in Madrid from 8 p.m. till midnight. We have an entire venue, literally just for us.
I've messaged in chat kind of related. I've messaged in chat kind of related to it, but yeah, man, you guys, you need a tip number 7. He didn't mention. Come to the socials.
Yeah, right. The socials are always great. We are very, very inclusive. Everyone is welcome. You will always find someone who you've maybe heard of, or you'll find new people to talk to. And honestly, I promise you, it will make a world of difference. Even if you have your own things going in life, and you're kind of shy and nervous. Honestly, like, come along, take it in, because the entire environment is people who play Pokemon the same as you. You always have that in common. People you can talk to, and they are always safe spaces. They're safe environments. There's no troubles. We don't allow weirdos. We have like zero tolerance policy on that. So yeah, honestly, come down Saturday night, London's finest. Keep an eye out on London's finest as well, because I've heard in the works. There's a few like impromptu socials in the works. Maybe like not as big, but everyone is always welcome, and that's the big thing for us. That's probably my like Go Fest day sort of tips.
Nice.
Thomas, you wanna do your list, because you've got a list.
Well, I just have a list of stuff I got to pack in it. If you lot want to hear that,
Man, hit it.
Some of it's quite funny. Like, say some of it, like you've mentioned in terms of like bringing snacks, staying hydrated. Definitely got to stay hydrated, guys. It's going to be a long day if you don't have a drink. If you don't have a drink with you, like, not in like that. Yeah, man. You need to stay hydrated. Like, if you've been to any of the Play Pokemon events or anything like that, where you get the nice bottle, or even if you get the little tournament center one that you can clip onto your bag, like whatever your drinking vessel of choice may be, like just get some, get some liquids in you. You can't just wait until the first pint after the event for that to be your first drink of the day, because you'll be dehydrated as anything, and that will go straight through you. That will literally go straight through you. But we're gonna go through. Oh, I thought I muted that one. That's because someone subbed. That's because they resubbed. He's done it. But yeah. So my list. 1 second. I'm just muting some more sound alerts. Right. So I have a list of like stuff that I'm wearing like to the airport, because like Josh said, you need to dress for comfort. So I'll just wear a t-shirt and joggers. I'm not bringing a big jacket, because why are you gonna bring a big jacket, guys? You're going to Madrid, brother. You're gonna get man there with the trap star trap star jacket, fucking Canada Goose and everything. Like you're gonna be sweating, man. Like that might be what you wear where you live or where you're from, where it's cold. You're going to another country. Check the weather. Check the forecast.
Quickly run through the weather forecast.
Yes, please. Yeah, we will be your weather forecast. Josh is going to be your weather girl. Wrong way, that way.
Yeah. So I'm arriving on the Wednesday, the 12th. So in order from Wednesday to the Monday, 29 degrees, 26 degrees, 27 degrees, 28 degrees, 29 degrees, 30 degrees. It's going to be fucking hot, right? Don't roll up wearing.
You don't need layers.
I promise you, like at that point, you're putting yourself at danger.
You're putting yourself at risk. I'm in danger. Ralph Wiggum. You're gonna Ralph Wiggum it, chat. Don't do it.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Yeah, sorry. Carry on.
But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go there in t-shirt joggers, because I am travelling from London, which isn't known, and the UK in general not known, for its lovely warm weather. And then you either have a change of shorts at the top of your bag. Someone taught me that. Or you just
learning.
We hungry, G.
To
be
fair, I will actually interject that.
Go for it.
Honestly, I think that is a solid tip. I do it every time I go away. If I'm going somewhere hot,
get the shorts.
So I normally travel in comfort clothes. Like I wear a pair of joggers. I don't normally wear joggers, but they're comfy to fly in.
Yeah.
Right. As soon as the captain is like, "Oh, we're coming to land at this time,"
the joggers are off, man.
Right.
Get your wood out.
Yeah, right. Like at the top of the case, I have a pair of shorts. Open the case, shorts out, toilet.
And fuck it, if you ain't got room in your case, or it'll be like over the weight or whatever restrictions, right? We all did it. We went fucking PE at school, shorts underneath, yeah, go on. And then when it's I said half time, but like I'm actually playing in a match. When it's lunchtime, right, back the trousers off and get the shorts out, get the Astros on and fucking, send it, man. But yeah, shorts. You need shorts with you in general, whether it's on the way there. But listen, when you get off that plane, the best and worst feeling for a lot of people is going to be the heat. It's just like, oh, that's hitting me. Or for some people, it's like, oh, fucking hell, it's too hot. Like,
okay.
Yeah, which one are you? Which one are you? That's it.
No, see, I'm definitely the first one. I love that feeling when you step off the plane and the heat hits you. And I remember we got off the plane in Lanzarote, and I got the shorts on, and you literally looked at me and you said, I should have fucking done that. You're like, it's fucking well up.
Yeah, but to be fair, what I was wearing is a lot of what I was wearing was quite heavy, so I didn't want to. There wasn't room for it in a bag. So when it came to travelling back like that, we had to, smush some stuff down in the bag. You had to proper mate. It was getting packed in. But anyway, yeah. So t-shirt, joggers. I've got my AirPods on there just so I don't forget my AirPods. But I will say with headphones and stuff. Obviously, if you've got AirPods, you're going to need to charge them in the case. Just make sure your case is charged before you go. Because you'd hate to waste your battery pack life on your AirPods. Because, when you're in the park, you're not going to have your AirPods. Like, you're not even going to bring them with you. So, one t-shirt for nah. That's coming on to what I was going to say. I'm going to say later. But I might as well say it now. Like, if you can and, you feel like it's, you're someone that gets quite sweaty when you play, just bring a spare t-shirt. And also, if you've bought the Go Fest t-shirt, fuck it, why not wear it? You're at Go Fest. It's like it's free. It's not free clothes. You've paid for it. But in terms of like the luggage that you've came with, it's free. It's free clothes.
Hang on, right? I've wondered if I should show it.
Go on.
So I bought a new like Hawaiian shirt.
Oh,
For this trip.
is this the one I've seen?
It's cold.
I'm sad that my Snorlax bucket hat has not arrived, because I would like to have shown that. No, but it will arrive in time. I only just got the email today saying it was on its way.
We are fucking. If you're listening back, head over to YouTube. Watch this. We're like an hour and 10 in. Look how cold. How cold the Hawaiian.
You want to try it on? Yeah, just do a hole in it. Yeah, just you know.
Slap it on now, yeah.
Yeah, man, you got to get the beige off. Go on.
Beige boys, yeah.
Go on, whack it off, yeah. Back off the top.
Back it off. Oh, man. Over the top, man.
But in general, like, listen, you're not gonna bring like a whole different outfit realistically. Go on. Wait, can't even see you, man. Sit down, man. Sit down. Sit down or move back or something. We can't see half of you. The better half. But hey, fucking.
Cold. We're cold. We're
mate,
cold.
can you move back, please? Like, can't even see your eyes, man. There we go. That's much better.
Cold.
Nice.
Cold.
No, I like it. I like it.
Sorry, yeah, carry on. Sorry, I had to flex it. It's so nice. I love
it is. It's good. It was worth it. But in general, like, you're not gonna bring like, I don't know. I wouldn't go as far as saying bringing a spare pair of boxers unless you're only gonna you're gonna shit yourself.
shit yourself at Go Fest. When you shit yourself at fucking Go Fest.
Chat. They have portaloos. I got changed in one. I got.
When you catch that shundo, you fucking.
Oh, I'm about to shit himself. Don't shit yourself. Don't shit yourself at Go Fest, because you'll be known as the kid that shit himself in Madrid.
Yeah, just don't be that guy.
Yeah.
Don't be that guy.
Yeah, they'll be like, Mark is on fire. Yeah, I'm only saying that because I can see like, he shit himself at Go Fest. Like, sorry, Mark. Sorry, Mark. Yeah, that Thomas Young 1997. Fucking hell, man, sharted.
Shit himself at the social, you know. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. Big man Thomas, man, he back to Yale and fucking shit it straight out with your friend, yeah?
Right. Apologies, Mark. There's a beer. There's a beer. I was gonna say there is a beer waiting for you in Madrid. That I will be purchasing for that. That was unnecessary. That was unnecessary. Sorry, Mark. You've gained from this. Right. Jesus. Right. Yeah. So Josh alluded to it earlier. Bring a hat, whether that's like a bucket hat or like a baseball cap. Don't bring a beanie. You're just gonna sweat. Like, bring like a bucket hat's nice because it's sort of. Whereas like, this is quite tight, but I can loosen it. But I don't like it too loose. But yeah, if you have like a bucket hat, it just sits on your head quite nice. You know, if you're like me and you know you like the reversible ones, you can reverse it as well. So it's all good. Right, what else have I got on here? I'll just rattle through this list. So I've got my bucket hats. I'm going to bring my Snorlax one, my Fanta one, which is like orange on one side and lemon on the other. If you guys follow the iBoozy TikToks, I was wearing it quite a lot on those. We have a Guinness one as well. I don't drink Guinness. I don't dislike it, but we have a Guinness bucket hat. Shout out work for that. Sunglasses. Definitely bring shades. Like, even if you're someone that doesn't wear them when it's hot in the UK, and, you know, you might not want to wear the sunglasses when you're playing the event, but maybe walking around, sightseeing, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you might even take a trip to, you know, like somewhere else. You might want to travel out. Madrid might not be it for you. Like, you might be, you know, going elsewhere around the country. Bring sunglasses with you. Like, you can just, you know, leave them there, top of your head if you don't want to wear them all the time. Bring the sunglasses, right? Definitely bring a pair, like, even if it's just a cheap pair of shades. Like, you ain't got to spend bank on it. I know some people, won't mention any names, Josh, like their sunglasses. You know, they like to spend a bit on a high quality pair of sunglasses, and that's okay as well. But if you're someone that, again, like we said with the add-ons, doesn't have that disposable income, a cheap pair will do the same job. You're well, Chuck. Wait, get the shirt as well. Look, you've took them one off and put the other. Mate, you might as well just get ready and go now. Just get dressed. Get him on a plane, chat. Look at him. Get him on. Get him on a plane, man. Get him to the airport now. But yeah, so definitely sunglasses. We've spoke about shorts already. I'm going to bring like a few pairs of shorts. because it's needed. You don't want to have one pair of shorts in case anything happens to them. Socks.
Stop implying people are gonna shit themselves.
No, but
bro.
you can spill a drink. You can spill a.
You just can't leave it. You can't leave it in case something happens to your shorts. Bring spare ones, mate. For fuck's sakes, bro.
No, but if you spill a drink or something happens, innit? You know what I'm saying? It is like
You shit yourself.
Someone at the social just goes, "Oh shit!"
You Calvin Klein because you shit in
you're gonna catch man lacking in the toilet. Fucking right, yeah. So right, socks. So the thing is, you don't want to bring like fucking big, fucking thick black woolly socks. Like, just bring some trainer socks. Why are you laughing? Why is that funny? Is that funny?
All I had was, you don't want to bring a pair of big, you don't want to bring big black thick. And I'm like, hang on, what the fucking hell is that?
Yeah, I'm leaving that home, whatever it is. They weren't
the Tyrone, yeah?
Tyrone.
Tyrone to Madrid with him. Fucking hell, man.
Fuck's sake. Well, I'm gonna do a shot. But yeah, so you want to bring like trainer socks, maybe like a few pairs of white socks and whatnot.
You make a mess of those.
Yeah, you shit your socks. You need to bring a
I shit my socks.
Yeah, you need to bring your special sock that's under your pillow. Bring that one as well. Bring the crusty one, innit? You know what I mean? Bring that one as well. Supplies to this is for men and women, by the way, guys. We're inclusive. We're very inclusive on the channel.
Saying dada.
Right, in terms of shoes, Josh spoke about it before, so we won't dive into it too much. But you want to bring comfortable shoes, right? You might think you're going Madrid, bring flip flops. You're not going to walk around the park in flip flops. You're an idiot if you do that. But you can bring them anyway, because you might want to try and catch a little tan. No Brandon, so you might want to air out your toes a bit. Get the dogs out.
Brandon who? What are you saying, Brandon?
I said catch a tan, no Brandon. But how did you not catch that?
I could hate it.
Right, yeah, so socks, important. Boxers. Boxers, very important because...
In case you make a mess with them, I guess, yeah.
No, because you'll get sweaty. So maybe even bring talcum powder so you can, talc up round there. You know what I'm saying? Keep it nice and dry, if it isn't already. It's a good job. Hey, let me finish, man. I'm not even halfway. There's fucking loads.
Right. Bite the pillow, man. Fucking hell, bro.
You are mudded.
Man. You're moving mad.
You are mudded. Also, bring an England shirt. I don't even care if you're English or not. Bring your England shirt. 3 lions on the shirt.
Oh, man, oh.
Even if it's a Sports Direct £12 one that just says "I love England," right? Just bring it, man. If it's got 3 lions on it, or a fucking flag, or if you want to get a Union Jack because that's the closest thing you can get, because you're weird, then just get it, man. True. Get an England shirt, because the Euros starts on the Friday, which is when Go Fest starts. So this was meant to be. It was meant to be. So yeah, definitely bring an England shirt. Definitely bring an England shirt.
Have you actually got that? Like on your list?
I've got England shirt, Arsenal shirt, Pokémon Lapras shirt, Budweiser shirt, London's finest t-shirts, black and white one. Yeah, just so we know what t-shirts to bring. So those were the next few items on the list. So we've rattled through those. Phone cooler. Now this one I'd class as a luxury, because you don't need it to play the event. However, it is highly recommended that you have a phone cooler, because, like you said before, we're gonna get hot. Imagine your phone. It's it's gonna be like a little oven, man. Like, you definitely need a phone cooler, because otherwise, I don't know about you guys, but my phone, when it overheats, the brightness goes down. Even when it's turned, you can barely see. You don't want to be playing the event like fucking squinting, not being able to see anything. You want to make your event experience as good as it possibly can be, and for that, a phone cooler will definitely aid. Yeah. But again, it's another thing that is a luxury, and you can live without it. But yeah, there are some relatively cheap ones that range from maybe like 30 to 40. Some of the good ones are a bit more expensive, so you have to pay a bit more, but it's worth it. And if you're someone that you're thinking, oh shit, it's just one event, it's not worth it, then maybe don't get it. But if you're someone that likes to travel, or you plan on travelling, then And even if it gets hot where you live, like having that phone cooler will be useful, surely. So yeah, definitely bring that. Definitely bring that. I'm seeing messages in chat. It's like you lot have got the list next to you. So on here, I've also got the 2 battery packs. Josh spoke about that. I might get a third. Unsure yet. I'm bringing a side bag. So bring, even if it's like a man bag or something like that, because you don't realistically want to have a backpack in the park, because think about the straps.
Sweaty back.
I'm sweating now. I'm sweating now just thinking about it. But yeah, so maybe get like a little side bag or something. Just maybe something that's big enough, obviously, to carry your phone in if you ever need to put your phone in there at any point after the event or before the event. Couple battery packs. I know someone mentioned in the Twitch live chat spare cables, so you might need like a charger for your phone, but your battery pack might need a different charger. Or I don't know, if you've got headphones for whatever reason, that might need a different charger. So yeah, man, get a fanny pack, bum bag, whatever you want to call it, and keep your stuff in there. Keep your bottle of water in there, maybe, because there's nothing worse than not having.
The man bag.
Yeah, but there's nothing worse, right, than not having enough bag space. Think about it. Think about times that you've been shopping in general and you've got shopping bags and you try and carry them all in one hand so you can still play the game on your phone. Now imagine playing the game like that for hours, walking around the park in the sun, 30 degrees. Mental, not for me.
Just kind of like back up on a potty boat. If you do get phone cooler, definitely bring a spare battery pack specifically for it. Because the phone coolers will drain the battery pack. If you only have one, it's to charge your phone and cool it. I promise you that battery pack will go dead.
Yeah, you need to have one and not the other. It reminds me like you need to have one for one and one for the other. And while one's doing a thing, you're using the other. It's like I saw a clip of Pieface explaining why McDonald's only have like one ice cream machine, because they only have one per site, and the reason that a lot of the time it's unavailable to use is because it overheats so much that the ice cream melts. So they could just have another one that's doing ice cream while that one's cooling down. So yeah, don't be like McDonald's. Be better. McDonald's, don't sue us.
Also as well, just for battery packs. For anyone listening live or listening back, Anchor on Amazon at the minute do have a sale on battery packs. You get I think it's a 20,000 capacity battery. It's on sale. It's 26 quid. It will charge your phone like 4 or 5 times over. It's worth it.
I've got an Anchor.
And whenever I go to these events, I normally take like at least 3 battery packs with me. Just because obviously me being me, I like a drink. I don't want to wake up in the morning, not have a battery pack charged.
If you over prepare, like sober you will think, oh, you're deep in it too much, you're overthinking it. But drunk you will thank you. Drunk Josh will thank sober, 100%. Sensible, prepared Josh. Like, thank you, brother. Mashallah. Like, I'm so glad that you did this, because I'm a liability. So yeah, definitely prepare. Like Josh said, the 5 Ps. 5 Ps. Right. It was mentioned in the chat. This is the next item on the sort of list, if we can call it that. SIM card. So it doesn't have to be a SIM, but just make sure. What I'm saying is, make sure your data's sorted, because you're gonna be roaming, right? You're not gonna be, if you're from the UK or wherever you're from. Your data plan or your phone plan may not extend to outside of where you live. So if you get a cheap SIM, like I've done it, went to Lithuania, got a new SIM. It sorted out all my data, because I planned on, because when I was in Lithuania, it was when it was Community Day Classic, so I knew at least for that part I was gonna be using my phone a lot and then using roaming data a lot. So make sure that you've got like either a new SIM, even if you just use it for that event, it's better than having to either keep topping up. I don't know what you guys phone situations are saying, but topping up a tenner, get more credit, because that's tenner. Because while you're there, you're gonna do it, because you're not gonna not play the event because you've got no data. So just make sure you've got enough mobile data. Make sure that, if you are someone that, you like to call people a lot, make sure you've got minutes and all stuff like that. That's just general travel tips. That's not even for the game. Just make sure that your phone situation is sorted. Like, if your plan's one of them where you get unlimited social media, I think, like, I don't know if Voxy still do all that shit. I just remember getting all the ads for it. Do that. But if you're someone that, you like to be on the internet a lot, obviously being on the game requires a lot of data. Then, or if you want to watch Twitch streams as well, that can be the big burner. Live streaming stuff will honestly kill your data. So if you can, avoid it. But if not, then, because, you may be in a position where, you're not going out, you're not going to a bar to watch the football, for whatever reason you're back at, your accommodation, your hostel, wherever, and you might still want to watch it. So you might end up using your data for that. And also, wherever you're staying, check that they have free Wi-Fi, because it's free. Why not? You'd be a mug not to. So sorting out your SIM card, sorting out your phone in general, and that kind of leads on to the next bit. Bring an EU adapter, because your plug may not work over there. Like, if you're from somewhere else in the EU, then you can just bring what you have. But bring an EU adapter. Bring like a multi-plug if you have one, or at least bring maybe a couple plugs, because you want to be, when you go to bed, like Josh said, you want everything to be charging. Have it charging maybe before you go out. The battery pack. If you've got enough juice to last the night, have it charging when you go out. That's charged. One less thing to worry about, and then your phone can go on charge, because then you can take the battery pack off charge. It's one in, one out situation.
As well, if you want a real pro travel hack, especially for Madrid, instead of buying multiple travel adapters, buy one. And then bring a what do they call them? An extension cable.
You can have one of these as well. If you're someone that's USB, one of these.
Mate. They work perfectly.
Any hole, man. Honestly. Any hole.
Because, like, generally speaking, as well, the adapters now are quite expensive.
Yeah.
Bring one, and bring an extension cable or multi USB charger.
Yeah.
It's just gonna work out cheaper. You're not gonna have to spend as much money. And, it's worth it. It's definitely worth it.
Absolutely, man. Yeah. An extension cable's good, because if you're staying in a hostel, there's no guarantee that you're going to be staying, sleeping on the bottom bunk where maybe the plug is. I know some hostels are quite good that they have the charger like built in the bed, but that depends. Like, if if it doesn't have that, you basically, you don't want to, because I've been to a hostel before where it's not had that, and I've basically had to charge my phone overnight with the battery pack. Now, thank God it wasn't a Go Fest. It was only a Play Pokémon regional. And I was able to, like, charge my phone at the venue sort of thing, so it wasn't too bad. But for a Go Fest, you don't want to be using your battery pack as your primary charger overnight. Definitely. You're setting yourself up to fail there. So, in terms of electronics, make sure you've got your phone. You bring your phone charger most places anyway, and battery pack if you're playing the game. But especially for Madrid, I can't stress enough. Just make sure that you've got everything you need in terms of electronics, and make sure when you're at the airport, take them out your fucking bag, because it's going to take ages for you to get through the airport. If they're like, "What's this in here?" Take them out your bag. Same with your toiletries.
I think as well, something that's really good, which you're doing now, is make sure you write a list, like type into your notes on your phone, like a list of stuff you're actually going to bring.
That's what I do. Yeah. So I'm hella logistic, so lists are good for me.
Right. Sit there in my head. Right, I need to pack this.
Yeah.
Type it in your phone, and then whenever I've packed it and it's in the case, I do the little tick emoji.
Exit off, tick it off, yeah.
Right, and then that way, there is literally nothing forgotten. I will add on to yours as well. Bring sunscreen.
Oh yeah, no, we'll get into we've got like sunscreen. That's next to baby powder. That's just what I'm bringing. Definitely bring sunscreen, after sun, all of that stuff, because you're going to be out all day in the sun. Even if you've got a hat on, that's not protecting, like, back of neck, forearms. Yeah, you're going to have the pogo forearms where you look at Josh's arms, he's like bronze, like a Greek god, and then he turns around, milk bottles, like...
Fucking
bring some form of protection.
Again, if you want a really, like elite level travel hack, most airports have boots through security. So what you can do is you can order sun cream from Boots online, right? So obviously, as you know, you can only bring like, what is it, like 100 mil
100
through
mil, yeah.
airport security. You can order sun cream, big bottle if you want, and you can click and collect it from security.
When you're on the other side.
It works every time.
Yeah, nice.
It works every time. You go into Boots, click and collect it like after you've gone through security, done, sorted, because especially places like Madrid and stuff, they cash in on that, and you end up paying a lot of money for sun cream. A lot of money.
Yeah, it's like, again, I wouldn't say it's a luxury. That's actually wrong. It's needed. Like, you obviously can live without it, but you will probably hopefully you live to regret it, because you'll look like a fucking what are those
Larry the Lobster.
Yeah, Larry Lobster, or what's the fucking, what are they? The lollipop. You look like a drumstick, man. Come out looking all fucking, mate. You'll look like this Pokeball. You see that? That's your skin. That's what it'll look like without sunscreen. Red and dead. But yeah, definitely get the after sunscreen, all of that. Toiletries, so stuff like a toothbrush. If you're living in a hostel, maybe it's, one of those hostels where it provides some of those items, like a towel and stuff like that. But if it doesn't, definitely bring it. But obviously that's, with a pinch of salt. Don't go over your 100 mil, because then you're going to have to either not take stuff with you, or it's going to have to go in your hold. And that costs money or time. You want to make your travel experience as easy as possible.
Yeah, great.
So, what else is on here? Pumpkin. Oh, I'm bringing pumpkin with me, just so I don't forget. Pumpkin comes with me when Eva can't. This one's a question mark one, to be fair. Bluetooth speaker. I might bring a Bluetooth speaker. There might be
that guy.
Why? Not to play around the park.
For when then?
I don't know. If me and Joe pre-in-it, like pre-drinks. I don't know.
You're a general, man.
That's why it's a question mark on there, right? Towel. Again, I'm bringing a towel because I know where I'm staying. I doubt they provide them, man. They probably don't even provide bed sheets. We have to bring our bed sheets.
Guys, fucking specifically, right? Especially if you come into the socials. Bring some fucking deodorant, alright? And believe me, it's for everyone else's good, if not yours, alright? Because it's
yeah, bring your own. Don't be that guy like like PE at school. Let me get some of that, like a little bit, and you've got like some nice fucking chocolate, like nice deodorant, and they're just like, let me get a little bit, and they're like, fucking, and you got SpongeBob.
Shower.
Yeah, SpongeBob. 10 years later, like, they're still spraying. I'm like, listen, stop this, like. No one cares, but like at the same time, it is like it's important when it's sweaty, when it's hot, stuff like deodorant. Honestly, it's important. It is important. Just don't stink, otherwise we'll smell you. Out of like the hundreds of people coming to Go Fest, we'll smell you personally.
Yeah.
Crocodile.
Right.
Anyway, so shaver. I don't know if I want to bring the shaver because I have to fuck around with the charger and everything. So maybe I just don't bring the shaver. But if you're someone that maybe when it's hot, if you've got facial hair that's irritable and stuff like that, bring a shaver. That's just like, if it applies to you. Or maybe if you're a lady and you're gonna have your legs out and stuff, to shave your leg, bring that. You don't want to have them hairy legs out. But there's nothing wrong with hairy legs. They're all right.
No.
Right. Baby powder. I'm bringing baby powder because it's gonna get quite sweaty down by down under the hood. So
the old gooch.
Yeah, the old gooch. You don't want a sweaty gooch.
The old gooch.
How is just so low down on the list? That just sums me up. Passport.
Whoa.
What the what the fuck happened there?
They knocked my entire setup over.
Jesus, set yourself up. Right, passport. Bring passport, chat. Otherwise, you're not going.
Nowhere.
No admission. Why are you coming to Madrid with no passport? Nah, bring your passport. Bring your passport. Or like whatever, like wherever you live, you might have like it might not just be your passport you need. You might need some sort of like, either like a special visa or just bring appropriate travel documentation. That's everything from your passport to your boarding pass. Like if you've got it on your phone, great. Make sure your phone's charged though. There's no point being like, oh boss, can I charge my phone so I can? No man. If everyone did that, like, airports would be, such a more jarring process than they already are. Don't do it. Make sure your phone's charged so you can access all your documents, PDFs, stuff for like hotel check-in, You know, just make sure you're good. I'll bring playing cards. You never know when you're gonna need playing cards. Bring the Lanzarote ones. Bring your meds if you're someone that takes meds for whatever reason. Bring your medication. But yeah, bring meds. Bring your wallet as well, like maybe an actual physical. So in terms of money, if you have like a Revolut or a Monzo or Starling Bank, just be careful. Just what I'm saying is, don't use your own card in another country if it's going to charge you non-GBP or like fees or anything like that. Bring cash as well.
Very, very good point. Just to reiterate on this, because we had this conversation in our group chat yesterday, I think. Yesterday, the day before, maybe?
Maybe even today, yeah.
Go, like whoever your main bank provider is, just type their name into Google and then abroad fees. Check if they're going to charge you using your card abroad, because some banks still do.
Yeah.
So if that is a problem, there's Revolut, Monzo. I personally use Starling. Starling is really good. You can spend up to 3,000 euros abroad, and not be charged for it.
Yeah.
It's great. Also, I would kind of avoid bringing solely cash with you.
In case you lose it as well. Like
I've spoken to a few people who live in Madrid, and basically 99% of the places accept card. My personal preference is I keep it on my card, and I normally bring like
a couple hundred maybe.
Like probably not even that. Maybe like 100 euros.
Yeah.
Like 100 euros cash. Which then also I'll interject here.
Go for it.
We'll go into stuff like travel. So guys, if you're going to Madrid, go to any metro station. You can buy a prepaid travel card for 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, so on and so forth, right? Because you don't want to be paying for taxis everywhere,
and you don't want to do pay as you go. Like if you've planned your journey. So I'm gonna interject as well. If you've got an itinerary and you know where you're going, let's say right, we're all going there for Go Fest, right? So you should be looking at stuff like distance from where you're staying to the park, maybe park, to somewhere else where you're going, where you're staying, to the London's Finest Social, because you're all going to be there. Like, you need to look at, like, stuff like that, so you know, like, what relevant travel, stuff to get. Like, if you get this Metro card, then it's happy days. And, maybe limit yourself to, right, if you're written off, you're a bit worse for wear, some would say, grab yourself an Uber, treat yourself. Just get yourself an Uber, get home safe, sort of thing. Like, just look after yourself, man. Because going to another country, it can be quite overwhelming. All of the travel, trying to work out what that means, getting Google out, going on Lens. Lens is your friend, but sometimes even when you're translating, it's like you don't know what you don't want to. You'd hate to go on the wrong train and then have to get off it and go back the other way. But for those watching live now on twitch.tv/ThomasYoung1997, there is a link to a Metro card. The Metro travel card in Madrid with all the fares, what it covers, what I think, if it's anything like London, really, there's like different zones and stuff.
It covers everything. So the only thing is you're gonna need the Zone T tourist card.
Yeah,
that includes the airport as well. Okay, and that is accepted on all of the metro lines in and around Madrid. All of the bus lines, the tram lines as well, and I think one of the major trains includes all of that.
Is that all Zone T? Did you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because Zone T includes the train to the airport as well.
Yeah, which obviously that's the important one. Really.
Which, to be fair, you will need anyway, just because of how Madrid is laid out and where the park is for Go Fest, it's right next to the airport.
Yeah.
But you can pick those up at literally any metro station on the ticket machines, and I've been told to look out. So on the metro machines, it will have a red sticker on it, and they will do like tourist travel cards.
Yeah.
You can pick them up. So the prices, the prices are, so for 1 day it's 15 quid. Sorry, 15 euros. 2 days is 25 euros, 50. 3 days is 34 euros. 4 days, 42 euros. 5 days, 49 euros. Which probably sounds expensive, but if you're going to the park, you want to get around the city, you want to go sightseeing, because Madrid is quite a big city. It's hard to walk everywhere.
Yeah.
It'll take a lot out of you. It is definitely worth its money. I'm going to be there for 5 days. My ticket is 49 quid.
Yeah.
Divide that by 5. It's cost me less than 10 euros each day, and I can literally use any line transportation. I got the same travel card in Barcelona, and it was a lifesaver. When we did Safari Zone Barcelona,
Yeah.
it was really fucking hot. Really, really fucking hot. So me and the missus, we used the trams for like 2-3 hours. So
Yeah.
the trams will tend to take you out the city. Just remember to get off and on. But they're very, very new and modern. Super modern. They're very like air conditioned, and they're slow enough that you can still play Go.
Yeah.
And do whatever, but you keep it nice and cool.
The thing with transport is a lot of people think, oh, just sort it when I'm there. But guys, if you either like pay the money up front in the form of a travel pass, whether it's a 2 day, 3 day, like it's the same with anything. Like same way, if you subscribe to me for 3 months on Twitch, paid up front, it works out like $4.49 per month rather than like $4.99 for 1 month. So yeah, wink wink. Like, you know, it may seem like a lot to pay up front, but it's definitely in the long run. You have to think like it's about preparation. You know you're going to be there for 4 days, 3 days. Get a 3-4 day pass, because if you're paying for all of the travel while you're there, you're just throwing money away. And you know what? If you've got that disposable income, then more power to you. But me personally, I'd like to have more money in my pocket.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So I'll put this in perspective here. Okay. So a 5-day travel card will cost me 49 euros. Okay.
Yeah.
A taxi from my hotel to the park now, and over there it's 11:45 p.m.
Yeah.
A taxi will cost me 30 euros for one way. 2 ways, you're looking at 60 euros, right?
Yeah.
So 49 euros is already less. You're going to get there roughly the same time because the Spanish transport system is really good. It's really efficient.
It looks good, to be fair. When I was looking briefly on that website, it looked really... I understand it, I think, more than London. I've lived in London a fucking long time before I just moved up here.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. If you're watching live, it's pinned in the chat now. Keep an eye on it. Like I said, you go to any metro station, look for the machines with the red sticker on it.
Yeah.
The tourist travel card. You can choose how many days you want. You can get to and from the airport. Easy as fuck. You're going to need it anyway if you want to get to the park using public transport, because the park is just outside of the centre of Madrid, so you're going to pay an excess anyway. It works well. Someone in the live chat watching now has asked about the night bus passes. Your ticket will cover literally every single bus.
All hours,
literally, literally every single one. It was the same in Barcelona as well. Great. Really, really good. They normally work, so on the buses they have like ticket machines. So you get on through the front or the middle door, and there's a thing on one of the handrails. Put your ticket in, pop it back out, it'll make like a beep noise. Good to go.
Yeah.
Good to go. It's super worth it. Super worth it. You got anything else on your list, Thomas? You wanna throw out?
I think that was coming near enough to the end of it. It was mainly just money. Like if you're someone, if you have Apple Pay and Google Pay, then and that's your sort of primary method of payment and transactions and everything. That's good, but obviously that almost doubles down on the importance of keeping your phone charged, which means keeping your battery packs charged. Your phone is very important, not just for the game, but also for hotel check-in, checking at the airport, boarding passes, paying for beers. Don't be that person that be like, I can't pay for a round because my fucking phone's there. Get your card out or I'll rob you. No, I'm joking. But literally, seriously, charge your phone because otherwise it's going to make your, it might make your experience a bit, you might become a bit nervous, anxious and everything if your phone's dead. Like, just make sure it's charged up, man. Bring your battery pack with you to the social if you have to, because you don't want to be sat in the corner charging your phone.
Yeah,
so.
I mean also, it's not really typically something that I personally do. If you have a hotel, especially abroad, most hotels normally have like a safe or a locker you can use.
Yeah.
Normally, one of the first things I do when I get to a hotel abroad is I put all of my important documents in the safe and I leave them there. So that for me is super important, especially if you're carrying a lot of cash on you. You don't want to be walking around with like €1,000 in cash.
No, because you don't mean these cleaners. They could clean you out, man. These hostels, they'll sort you out, man.
Yeah, but if you have a safe in your room, use it. Super helpful. For me, like I said, whenever I'm abroad, I never carry my passport anywhere. I don't want to. I don't want to leave it in my bag because I'm not saying that like the cleaners are like that. Just for my own peace of mind.
Yeah.
Just lock it away.
Better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah, 100%.
Is the game. But
if
you don't bring your passport around, then that's fine as well. But maybe like make sure you bring maybe some kind of ID with you if you're planning on buying alcohol, because you might be 16, 17 and get served in your pub because boss man will allow you, or go to the offie, they'll allow you. But like you're going to another country, they don't know you and they're just doing their job. Like bouncers are just doing their job.
I mean, so as well, it works for boys and girls. So guys, if you have like, a crossbody man bag, always wear it on the front. I personally never wear a rucksack abroad because you don't know who's like pickpocketing out there. You don't know, right? If your bag's on your back, you're unaware. Keep it on the front. So, if you're a woman, you have a handbag, whatever, wear it on the front. Someone in the live chat has mentioned about good places to play and raid outside the park. I've been told by a local who lives there, the Retiro Park, Retiro Park. It's basically where all the community days are played. It's stacked with stops, gyms. If you really want gyms, then you go to the left of the park. There's hundreds and hundreds of gyms. It's not going to be a problem to play. I've just been told that most people, community days, Global Go Fest, Go Tours, blah, 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 they all play in this one park. Huge park, plenty of cover, really nice park. That's probably the place you want to go to. It takes maybe 25 minutes from the main park, from what I've seen, to get there. That's probably where you want to be headed.
Yeah. Definitely. And I'd say that I haven't really got anything else on my list, but just in general, like if you're traveling abroad, you might not be someone that travels a lot, and for you this is quite a big deal. So you wanna make the most of it. Same with the event. You want to make the most of the bonuses and everything while you're there. It's the same just with travel in general. Maybe look at stuff to do if you're traveling with friends and family. Look at stuff to do maybe after the event. Maybe try and scope out a bar or maybe a spot to grab some lunch or something, because sometimes you don't want to be Googling, where's the best place or nearest place to where I am now? Oh, shit, it's 30 minutes away. And then, for you, it might be a bit of a trek. So, yeah, plan out some things to do. Get an itinerary down. That's one thing that I've started to do with pretty much wherever I go now. I plan out all my travel because I know that when I get there, it's either, number one, I could be under the influence, some would say, compromise, and not knowing where I'm going. So if I have it all on my phone, if I'm ever in a situation where, let's say my data's run out, not that it does because I make sure I have enough data, but if my phone's I'm in a position where there's no signal or anything like that, I can always go on the notes on my phone. If I look on Madrid 2024, I had to change it a bit because we had some hiccups with our accommodation. I look at what time my National Express is, what time the next one is I need to get, what time my flight is. say what stops I'm getting off at to get to my accommodation. The same way like how I'm getting to the park. Just like plan out your journey to like the places you know you're definitely gonna go. Which for everyone here, like correct me if I'm wrong, it will be from where you live now to the airport. From the airport to where you're staying. Where you're staying to the park. I feel like all of our journeys for the first couple days are gonna be the same.
Yeah,
going to be the same. Madrid 2024. Yeah. Wait, how did you know? How did you see? That's literally what it. I don't know if you guys can. Oh, my brightness is fucking bright as well. But like, up here, like it says Madrid. Oh, you can't see it still. But kind of. Yeah, you can make out Madrid 2024 on the chat. On the top.
As well, I think on top of everything else, like I said, the most important thing is go out there, have fun, have a great time. Come along to any of the socials that are on. For anyone watching live, listening back, I do have a group on Telegram. There's about 120 of us. If I find any bars that are big and people want to hang out, I'll post my location there. Come hang out with us, have fun. We're all chill. If you need an invite to that Telegram group, drop me a message on Twitter. Or whichever social. It's definitely worth it. And embrace it as well. Embrace it. Have fun. Don't be a dick. Don't give a bad perception of who we are. As a community, we want to leave a really positive impact.
Well, if you're from the UK, which I know a lot of people are, like in the live chat right now, and if you're listening back, it applies to you as well. Like, go there. Like, sometimes you get a reputation. The British when they go abroad, like dumb Brit abroad and all that, because we're arseholes to like some of you are like arseholes to the bar staff, or you're fucking like horrible to the waitress and stuff like that. Like, just be nice, man. Like, treat people how you'd want to be treated, because these people are doing their job. Just because you're on holiday doesn't give you the license to be a dick to people.
Yeah, I mean, as well, I think on top of that, I guess something you can include, it's totally optional. I mean, for me, is like definitely try and embrace the culture.
Yeah.
The one thing for me, especially when I go abroad, I like to try like food-wise, I like to try the food that is local.
Yeah.
Like to the people there. Tons of places. I don't know. I always find it kind of weird, I guess the word I'll use, that like you'd go abroad and wouldn't eat anything but like burger.
What you'd have at home, yeah. Right. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes it's like if I'm abroad and after a night out and whatnot. You know what? Like, post drink munch is different, yeah. And in terms for me, like, when I go to places, I'm like, okay, I'd like to try some of the stuff there, but then if none of it's really like, feasible or whatever, then the one thing I'll try and guarantee is I'll at least have like a local like drink at least, because
which to be fair, I was going to bring up
get the Madries in.
If you are going abroad like on a budget, especially with drinks, drink the local stuff. So the local stuff is Mahal. Mahal is a local beer there. Drink that. It's going to be significantly cheaper. I generally try and stay away from the quote-unquote imported stuff. So, for example, I don't know, if you drink Stella, for example, you need to be prepared to pay like 2-3 times the price of a local pint, right?
Yeah, be a premium lager, guys. Avoid it.
Yeah. Just try and embrace the culture. So I don't know if they do it anymore. I remember for the 2019 Go Fest, Niantic did almost like a newsletter graphic, and it was about like the
not about beers. Are we talking about beers still?
No. It was about the positive influence on the local like what's the word I'm looking for?
Is it to do with are you talking about tourism?
Yeah.
I think I remember. I remember. It's on the tip of my tongue as well. I do remember this. But
right, as in yes. Mark is on fire. Said it correctly. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Mark is on fire. Hey.
Yeah. No. So it brings him a lot of money for local
businesses,
local
and the
companies and
economy.
businesses.
Yeah,
Just try and embrace it. And as well, I've read online a lot that the food in Madrid is really fucking good.
yeah,
Um, Unlike Barca, the food in Barca was kind of shit in my opinion.
yeah,
But I've only read really good things about the local food. So try and branch out a bit. Go out with some friends, grab some tapas, drink some local beers. You know, it's going to be a good time. Food in Madrid, there's the local restaurant that is the oldest restaurant in the world. Been there for like I think that restaurant is older than America, as in like from when
shit,
America was like quote unquote founded.
yeah,
Like stuff like that. There's loads of really good seafood places to try that is completely different to seafood we get in England. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. Then again, it comes down to making sure you have a good time, and I think part of having a good time is embracing a different culture,
yeah.
a way of living. Um, the only thing you really want to kind of be wary of in Spain specifically is what hours is it between? I think it's between like 2 and 5. They have the siesta hours where a lot of the businesses
Close at
are
like
closed for 3 hours.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
We saw
so
that in Lanzarote when we were walking past places at around
yeah,
2, 3 o'clock. Like a lot of them shut us down, lights all off, not a soul in
yeah,
sight because they're all kipping.
yeah. So those kind of things, just be aware of. I personally, for food places, I've used TikTok a lot. I found that TripAdvisor was too flooded with just tourists that just like padding stuff.
Yeah,
You know, um, yeah, I think that's a pretty good summary. I do need a wee really quick before we wrap up. I feel like we've waffled on for
yeah, man. So there's so much more you could talk about. Say probably a lot that
yeah,
we haven't talked about that you guys are thinking, oh, what
yeah,
about this?
yeah,
What
man,
about that? Like I said, we
yeah,
only just started really getting onto the food stuff. Obviously, we spoke about bringing your own snacks and stuff for the actual gameplay, park experience in itself. Maybe like Josh said, if you are traveling on a budget, you might you bring a bit more food than you normally would, and instead of because you might not be able to afford eating out a lot because. I say if you're traveling on a budget, but you want to make the trip work, then that's everyone's different. Not everyone's got like that financial freedom or that disposable income to the point where they can just throw money away, quote unquote. But yeah, stuff like cereal bars, protein bars, like fruit's a good one. Like you can never go wrong with fruit, and then obviously staying hydrated is important. But yeah, guys, so that's sort of that's iBooze edition of a Go Fest prep. There's probably a lot of other stuff as well, but it's these are sort of tailored to us, but some of them will be applicable to everyone, right? Like the event stuff, the bonuses, maximizing the potential on those, making sure your devices are charged. But yeah, if you guys have any of your own thoughts, if you're listening back now, obviously if you're watching live, you can throw them in the chat, and people that are watching, may benefit from them, because there's a lot of stuff like whenever you travel to any other country, it can be quite overwhelming. It can be quite daunting traveling abroad. So yeah, if anyone listening back, watching back on YouTube, has any thoughts, like maybe like share them with a friend because they
drop
may
them in
be
the
thinking the
comments as
same
well.
thing. Yeah,
Drop in
and
the comments.
yeah, man. Comment if you're watching back on YouTube. Obviously, yeah, drop it in the comments because other people watching may benefit from those. They may think, oh, I didn't think of that. That Onesie TV said that I should get this, and like this Paulie Paul said that maybe I should bring like little bags of fruit or like some snacks for me. Like just like help every like. The good thing about this community is I always feel like we're all willing to help each other. So stuff like this, like some people may travel more than others. I know, for instance, like Josh travels like considerably more than I do. So like, and me being like the sort of person I am, I'm always like open to listen. Like if people have advice, because people giving advice, like a lot of people may take it the wrong way and think, oh, it's a criticism, or it's like this is my way of doing it. You need to do it. It's just advice. You can take it or leave it. you ain't got to do it. If you want to sweat your nutsack off when you get off at the airport, then it's a free country. You're more entitled, more than entitled to fucking do that. But if you're someone that wants, that values the comfortability, wants a good travel experience, then maybe having the old shorts on top of the suitcase trick, maybe that's up your alley. So yeah, man.
Every time.
Man. That's it. Like,
Yeah.
And there's some stuff that. Go on, sorry.
No, sorry, mate.
I was just saying there's some stuff that'll be individual for you guys, and there's some stuff that you may forget to do, and that's okay because there is a lot going on at these events and stuff. Sometimes it all goes out the window. You might have loads of plans to do stuff, and then you get sucked into like the social aspect of it all. What?
Yeah.
Who? What? Who's getting? Right, guys. That is. I think what Josh was saying is it's a good place to wrap it up.
Yeah, we can talk about this. And guys, also as well, right? Not to kind of big ourselves up, whatever. But like if you see me and Thomas out and about, come over, say hi. Take a picture, have a chat with us, add us as friends in game, do some trades. It's all a good time. It's all a good time. Is what I'm trying to say.
If you see Mr. Av, definitely he loves photos. So I definitely just be like, can I get a photo? You said it, man. You're there, like. Man, let me get a photo.
If for some reason you don't know, like I said,
if you don't
myself
know,
and
myself and
big man Adelian have organised a social for Saturday night. We quickly grab the link. I'll drop it in the live chat. If for some reason you're not doing anything, you're not doing anything on Saturday night, come along because it helps. And to be honest, we kind of need people to turn up.
I was gonna say
a lot of fucking money for this.
There's some money on the line, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've posted it in the live chat now on Twitch. But anyone listening back, we are hosting a social at DLRO Live on Saturday night, 8 p.m. till midnight. The venue is completely open to all Pokemon Go players. It's going to be a great time. I think we have 250 capacity.
Yeah.
A lot of people. We need at least 150 people to show up. Otherwise, we have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Come along.
How many of you guys?
Support.
It's like 15 of you guys. Well, 15 of you guys, not including me and Josh. That's 10% of the people there. If everyone listening on live chat now, attends. So, yeah, man. Let's make it happen. Let's make it a movie.
And also, Z, if you're still here, please don't tell Adelian. I'll get in trouble. I've heard there's talks of some of the VIP content creators attending the social.
Yeah,
night.
I'll be there. I'll be there, guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
see me at the bar.
Keep that one harsh. So if you come along, you might be able to get some pictures with your favorite content creators, people you've looked up to.
The Beige Boys. The Beige Boys will be there.
Shout out the Beige Boys. Thomas, as always, man, it's a pleasure doing this for you, man. I love it. It's my favorite part of the week. Honestly, I look forward to it every fucking time we do this. Man, we're 36 episodes deep as well. Like, do you know what? We've said this every episode for the last
I don't think we'll stop saying it until when we get to 50, it'll be like a year's worth of episodes, which 50, 52, both landmarks in it. So it feels like what I'm trying to say is every new episode. You know what I'm saying? It's a new landmark. It's like what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's a new achievement. Like new achievement unlocks. If anyone remembers the old Xbox Live Awards, man, we're moving.
110%. And if anyone watching live, twitch.tv/ThomasYoung1997 has enjoyed listening along, it's been very interactive tonight, which is fucking amazing. We love that.
It's been a nice one. I enjoyed it.
We do weekly podcasts live, twitch.tv/ThomasYoung1997 every Friday. And then we upload them to Apple Music, Spotify podcasts, and YouTube every fucking week. So if you enjoyed it, you had a good time, drop us a follow, subscribe if you want to enjoy the experience without ads. We've got some guests lined up as well for the summer. We've got some really big guests.
We do.
From the community lined up.
And from outside of the community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It feels like something we've not really spoke about in a while. I guess it makes sense to talk about it now. We have a lot of people interacting. The whole point of this podcast is we want to get to know the people behind the trainers. We want to prove that, Pokemon Go is it's such a welcoming community, and regardless of how you play the game, what team you're on, what level you are, what your stats are, everyone is welcoming. We're going to chat, we're going to talk about the things that matter to us and stuff that matters to you. We're going to discuss it, and we're going to have a fucking beer while we fucking do it, because, that's just how we do it, right? Like, that was kind of the point behind doing this, right?
Yeah, that's it, man. And also, like, on top of that, for me and Josh personally, we live, like, I won't say, we live far apart in relation, like, to the UK. Like, we live, like, in different countries. But, yeah, we don't see each other in real life very often, again, which is another reason to be excited for, Madrid GO Fest, because, get to see each other, you guys get to see us, it's a vibe. So there's that as well. So that makes it doubly enjoyable when, the hosts themselves are enjoying it. And obviously, you guys enjoying it as well. That's important to us. You guys is happiness. Happiness in general is what we're on.
100%. Thomas, when are we back?
Ooh, when are we back? We'll be back about next week, because it's 2 weeks. 2 weeks today until GO Fest. Some of you might be there a day before. Some of you might be there a few days before. I know, Josh, you're going to be there. Was it the Wednesday?
Wednesday, I'm there, yeah.
Yeah, so 2 weeks until Madrid. So we'll be back this sort of same time next week. Yeah, maybe we'll be talking about more probably of the new season, because we didn't really talk about that today, because there's so much. Okay, guys, there's just so much going on with GO Fest. Like, got to make sure you get it all into one episode, and it's probably not possible. Like, maybe we even do a part 2 of stuff that we haven't even touched upon. If you guys have any ideas related to that, drop them in the comments on the YouTube video if you are watching back, or feel free to message me and Josh privately. You get a lot of people, streamers, content creators, and all of that. Like, people may feel either intimidated and that they don't want to come across as a beg or anything like that, or get made into a meme. It's not like that. Just listen, as long as you're not messaging me trying to sell your graphics shit, I'll reply to your DM, innit? Like, that's all it is. And I like to say it's the same with Josh as well, and in real life as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, yeah,
100%.
we didn't even, in the live chat now, username Mark is on fire. I was talking about bag space, resource manager. We kind of touched upon that, making sure you have enough, Pokemon storage space, bag space as well. Very important. So again, there's some stuff that we may have forgot, but we hope that this episode, helped you guys, and it definitely helped me. There was some stuff that I've added to my list, and I don't know about Josh. I think all I really gave him was like, just don't shit yourself. Like,
just don't shit your pants and you'll be fine.
It's a good life lesson.
Yeah, guys. So, I was you, episode 36. Thank you to everyone watching live, twitch.tv/Thomas Young 1997. Shout out to anyone listening back on Apple Podcasts, I Booze You. Spotify Music, I Booze You. If you subscribe to the YouTube, if you haven't subscribed, why the fuck not? First of all, it's free, costs you nothing. Please subscribe. We're on there as well.
If you're going to subscribe to me on Twitch, you might as well subscribe to us on YouTube. One's free and one's not. If you're willing to do one, do the other.
Yeah. We've got TikTok as well. Big Man Joe banging them out. We're trying to just create a really friendly community where we can just chat.
It's a shame Joe couldn't be here tonight, but then we got some of you that we haven't seen for a while. Like, see Mark is on fire. Shout out to Paulie Paul as well, and Kitty with the raid. About halfway through. Got Big Man Quack as well. Regular in the Twitch chat. But yeah, man, we appreciate all of you, whether you watch live or you watch it back. Don't think we haven't noticed, like, the play numbers, they have been going up on the Spotify. I've been looking at the stats. They've been going up. And I promise you, it's not because we listen to them. Like, don't get me wrong, we love doing this for you guys, but I don't know, like, sometimes you don't want to listen back to your own voice. It's not us. Like, we're not getting our numbers up. That's all you guys. So we do appreciate we do appreciate all of the love,
Big time.
all of the support, all of the viewership. But guys, we're gonna wrap this one up. Episode 36. I Boozy. We'll be back same time next week for episode number 37. And yeah, see you guys soon.